Hello and welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be doing what if the British Empire reunited today. The British Empire was the largest empire to have ever existed. At its territorial height in 1921, it had an area over 35 million square kilometers, bigger than the continent of Africa, which is so big that it would take up 94% of the moon's entire surface area. So, what if the empire reunited today? Well, if it did unite, 64 countries will lose some or all of their territory. Now let's talk about size and population. The area of the empire would be over twice as large as Russia, easily placing it as the largest country in the world. The population would be a giant 2.7 billion, which is 37% of the world population, placing it as the largest country in terms of population. The GDP of the empire would be only 14 trillion US dollars, placing it as the third largest economy in the world. The GDP per capita, however, will be very low at only $5,185, placing it as 69th place. The military size, however, would be a giant 5 million active duty soldiers and 3,508,165 reserve, having the largest total military in the world at 8,508,165 soldiers. The defense budget would be 270 billion, the second highest in the world, but far behind the US's defense budget. So, a question is, would this empire be stronger than China and the US? Here's a chart to show you. The empire would have a higher population than both, but a smaller GDP than both, a poorer population on average than both, but will have a larger military than both. Just including the active soldier amount of the British Empire, and then combining China and the US's total military, and the empire's active duty soldiers outnumber both countries combined. The empire would also have a lot of different languages. The native English speakers will only make up 5% of the entire population, while English will be understood as a secondary language by 12% of the population, Hindi becoming the largest language understood at 20%, Bengali at 10%, Urdu at 8%, 7% Arabic, 3% Tamil, and 35% others. Only 5% of people in the empire would be classified as white, 69% will be classified as Asian or Pacific Islander, 19% will be African and Afro-Caribbean, while 7% will be Arabs and other Middle Eastern ethnic groups. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.